What's good, everybody? My name is Andrew,
And my name is Jonathan.
and welcome to the Pick and Roll Podcast, the number one podcast in the state of Kentucky.
All right, guys. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the projected wins for each NBA team. How many wins will your team have? Stay tuned to find out.
All right, let's get this thing started.
Yep, we're going to get right into it. We're using Vegas Insider for this, so not sponsored.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
We're gonna start from top to bottom here. Pretty simple. We're just gonna higher or lower
Okay.
based on the wins. All right, first up, we got the Boston Celtics at 54 wins. It's 53.5, but we're just gonna round up.
Yep. All right. This is a tough. I think it's tougher. The higher they are, the tougher it's going to be. With the Celtics, I don't know. I think they'll definitely be like the top three in Eastern Conference, but I think they'll get over. I think they're gonna be over.
Over 53. You know what? They've had a pretty great season so far. I think they're undefeated as of now. Like with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, that's a pretty unstoppable duo right there. But this is one of the ones where I feel like it's gonna be right on the dot, like 54 wins exactly.
All right. So, but they're definitely gonna be good. I don't think there's any way they're not gonna be unless they lose Tatum.
Exactly.
They're 3-1 right now. So even for first 4 games, that's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Milwaukee Bucks,
53.
53 wins. Right now they are 2-0. So, but that doesn't really matter. Like
They only have 2 games.
yes, 2 games is not enough to see, but 53
You
games.
know what? I'm actually gonna say under. I mean, with Milton being out, I think he's still injured, and we've seen since 2021, Giannis has been kind of slowing down as of now. So it's kind of hard to say, but I think it's gonna be under.
This is a close one. I don't know. The Eastern Conference is looking better than it usually does this year. It's looking pretty jacked, but I think it's going to be if it's oh, what's a close one?
53.
53 wins. Since I already have the Celtics going over, I'm going to say under, but it's not going to be by more than like 3 wins, I'd say. It's going to be very close, I feel like.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm going to make sure that Middleton is in fact not playing right now.
I haven't seen him.
You are right.
Yep.
He is not playing. In fact,
What is it like?
Giannis Antetokounmpo was not playing either
Dang.
against the. Let me make sure. Let me see what's going on with him.
I think it's like a sprain or something.
It's weird, yeah. He should be back soon though, guys. Don't worry about it. This is a team that'll still do well. I think even without those two. I mean, they won't. Without those two, they're in trouble. But I don't think they're already 2-0. So
Giannis has never gone for long.
yeah, he'll be fine. They'll be in a fine shape. Yep. So slightly under is my.
Next up we got Phoenix Suns. That's my team right there. 53 wins also. What do you say?
I'm gonna say under because I think there's a couple other teams that are gonna have more wins than the Suns will.
Yeah, I feel like that's true, especially with the year they have so far. It hasn't been bad, but just been weird. Like CP3 coming off the bench. But they've also had some guys rise up, like Damian Lee. So that's fair. I would say under too.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely be another one that seems just really good though. They'll be high.
Yeah.
Next, we got the Clippers, 53 wins.
That's another one of my teams right there. 53. You know what? I might say over. I mean, now that they have John Wall and he's been doing pretty good as of now, I'm gonna say over. Not by much though.
The Clippers are 2-1 at the start of the season. You know, this is one of those teams that I think will end up being high. So, I'm going to go over, but that's only if they can all stay healthy and they all play like they're a team. But as long as Paul George and Kawhi stay healthy, they'll be fine. They're in good shape for at least a good season. But they should be set up for a great one.
Yep. Ooh, next one. We got this year's champions right here. Golden State Warriors at 52.
This is like one of the only teams I think they're going to be over though. They always seem to have a really good season. I can't see them going under 50 wins.
You know what? I don't know. I just might not be on the Warriors hype train. I just can't really see them making it to where they were this year, like at all.
Well, let's see what their starter is.
because with the chemistry being how it is right now with Draymond and Poole, it's kind of hard to tell anything. What's their stats?
They're also 2-1. That's for these only 3 games, so it's not enough to see how a team's gonna be for the rest of the season. But I think they can overcome that for still a really solid year as they always do. Maybe not champions this year, maybe not even in the finals, but they'll be good, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair. But 52, I might say under. Not like anything too crazy. Maybe just like 50 or 49 wins.
They'll be good though. Okay. Next up we got the 76ers with 51 wins.
They've had a kind of a bad year so far.
Yeah. They are, let's see. I'm going to keep checking, make sure we get this right.
Yeah.
Got to give you the best content. They are, wow, I keep looking down and they're far. They're 1-3.
Wow, that's bad.
For 4 games, that's a little unacceptable.
I mean, they do have Joel and Harden being good. It's just that their bench team has been lackluster, I would say.
Well, let's look. So the team leaders for points, James Harden's got 26.8.
Mm-hmm.
That's like he had like 20 something last year. It was looking terrible. He looks a lot better this year.
He's back.
Rebounds, Joel Embiid's got 11. Assists, Harden's got 10. He's also got a steal on Joel. They both look good. I just can't see them going. They're gonna go under, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, under 51. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But it's another one of teams where I think it's gonna be. They're gonna have over 40 wins, but I just think it's gonna be somewhere within the 50 to 40 mark.
Makes sense. All right. You want to get this next one?
Yeah, this is my team right here, the Brooklyn Nets with 51 wins. Oh boy, well.
51.
That's a whole lot for a team that is like
hasn't been
1-2 or something. But KD, as usual,
he's
like
been leading.
But this is the thing though, he always looks good. It's like it seems to be that even no matter how good he does, it doesn't I don't know how much it affects them.
You know what? One thing about this, it's gonna be pretty hard to tell because now you have Kyrie coming back. You didn't have him almost at all last year, so it's gonna be kind of hard to judge where they're gonna be.
So their starting 5 looks really good. Like you got Ben Simmons, you got KD, Kyrie, Nick Claxton looks good this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know. I don't think the bench is going to provide enough for them to get that extra push. But I don't know. With those two guys leading, and I'm not being biased here. I'm the kind of guy that always thinks his team's going to lose. I think they could get 51 though, and maybe slightly. I'm going to say just slightly over probably.
Yeah, I'm also going to say over. Not slightly though. They're definitely going to be over the Sixers. Maybe 6th seed in the East, I would say.
I don't know. I think I could see them being in the top 4 with ease. I don't know how much higher than 4 or maybe 3 or 2. Definitely not 1 though. But you never know. They may like a breakout year. They may finally show some chemistry.
They might surprise us.
Yeah.
Huh?
Never. All right.
We got Denver Nuggets at 50 on the dot. Wins.
Oh, I think they're gonna. I don't know. I think did we say the Clippers? And I said the Clippers and the Warriors gonna be over. I could see Denver being at 49, so under, but very close.
That was my thoughts exactly. We know Jokic is that guy when it comes to the team, but besides him and DeMarcus Cousins, with Jamal Murray being out every other week, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, let me check that record right now.
He might be out right now, as a matter of fact.
Let's see. We got the Denver Nuggets at 2-2, so looking at average.
Yeah.
If we'll probably be correct on this one. I think they're gonna go under.
Yeah, just by maybe 0.5.
Yeah, it'll be close, but we'll see. Minnesota Timberwolves with 50. That's.
Aren't they having kind of an off year so far?
Let's look. Let me check.
Because 50 for the Timberwolves.
That just seems insane for some reason. Let's see. Minnesota. They're 2-2.
Oh, so also average.
That's not off, but
I mean.
Darn. They got Rudy Gobert this
yeah,
offseason,
I was gonna say now that they got rid of Beverly and got Gobert, I feel like it's got to be over.
So yeah, like at this point, maybe like we're thinking a little like maybe we're just a little too star studded. Like, or I think we're thinking that talent just equals wins, and that's not always true. But I don't see how they could go under with their with their starting roster.
Pretty much everybody on the team is good.
Yeah, we'll go with. I think it's gonna be over too.
Yeah, for me, it might be a lot over. Like I feel like they can be maybe third in the West.
I'd say it's all about how Rudy Gobert and Cat are gonna play together because they're both very good centers, but they're both so different. I feel like
That's true.
But I think with that kind of talent, it's tough to go under that number.
All right, next up we got the Grizzlies at 49.
They looked really good last year.
They did.
So.
And Ja's been performing but he's been very well this year.
Yeah, let's see.
Like he almost got 50 points in a game.
They're number 2 in the Western Conference, which isn't saying much, but
well, it's only been like 4 games.
But they're 3-1, so that's a good start.
Yeah. But one thing with the Grizzlies though, it's like Ja, Triple J, and that's pretty much it. You could include Steve Adams up there, but they really don't have anybody else on that team.
What the funny thing is that like last year, even when they lost Ja for a little bit, they still played really well.
That's true.
So I think that I could say it's going to be over, and not by a lot, but it's going to be slightly over for them.
I feel like this one's also going to be like the Celtics and be right on the dot at 49.
It will be a good team, though. They always, with Ja Morant leading it now, I can't see them going under.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I could be wrong on this one.
That's true.
All right. Next, we got the Dallas Mavericks at 49 wins.
That's kind of crazy, though.
They're. I gotta say under on that one.
Under?
I'd say under, but it's gonna be close. But with how many guys you said over already on the Western Conference, it's gonna be tough for them to get that many wins.
I feel like that's fair, but they also got Christian Wood and JaVale McGee. I know McGee doesn't really add a whole lot, but Christian Wood's been pretty stellar so far.
My thing is, if they lose Doncic, there is no team. I think he is the team sometimes.
That's definitely true.
I mean, we saw them last year. They're 1-1. There's only 2 games they've played, so it's tough to really say anything about them.
Yeah.
But I'd say they're not gonna get that high because I've already got so many teams that are gonna be high, but they'll be good. They'll be fine.
Say over though.
They're gonna be fine. Next, we got the Miami Heat at 49 wins.
49.
It's a team that always performs,
Exactly.
even when they're like terrible. They always seem to have a good season for some reason.
Ever since 19, they've been in the playoffs. 49 though, that's kind of weak. You wouldn't expect that. With
Yeah.
The team they have. I'm gonna say over, because there's really nothing wrong with the team I can think of. I mean, the team's just pretty stacked altogether.
Let's see what their record is before I make a decision, because I'm kind of on the edge on this one.
I actually feel like they didn't have as good of a year, but I mean the roster makes up for it, I would say.
The Heat's 1-3.
Oh.
I'm going under, and it's not like a great sample, and that's not. But I was kind of on the edge on that one, and I was leaning more towards under. But since they're already 1-3, it's not a great start. But you never know; they could come back. It's not tough to rebound from a 1-3 start. It's
Definitely.
Next, we got the Cavaliers at 48 wins.
I mean that's fair. Like last year they didn't have Mitchell, and
I'd say it's going to be an over.
definitely.
With Mitchell added and with the team they already have, as long as they don't lose anyone. Let's see what they have. Cleveland is.
I have not been paying attention to this team.
They're 2-1.
Oh,
That's
bad.
Yeah, that's it for a start. Like Cleveland has been kind of trash since they lost LeBron, so this is over.
Hey, in the next 5 years, we're gonna be seeing a lot more of this team. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, they get like one more like star pick. That's all it takes.
That's a championship team right there.
I'd say this team could make a run. They're not gonna win championship. There's no way, but they're definitely gonna make. They're gonna put. They're gonna try.
I mean, they got in the play-ins last year, so who knows where they're gonna be this year?
Yeah, and they had to play the Nets in the play-in, so you know that was like, that was not gonna work.
48 wins. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'll go over.
Atlanta Hawks at 46 wins, going under.
Yeah, I think that's fair. They do have DeJounte Murray though, but I don't think he's enough to like boost it all that much.
That's definitely. I mean, that's definitely good. Getting Murray definitely helps, but let's see what they have. They're at 2 for 1, so not really. That's like kind of like a number that we can't really decide on.
I think it's safe to say both conferences are stacked this year.
I mean, I think once we get farther into NBA, like years go on, basketball just gets more stacked.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna go under for them though.
Yeah, same. Same.
The Lakers, 46 wins. I think we both know what to say here, but I'll let you say it first.
So under.
Yes, I don't think there's
Like,
any way.
3-0 or 0 for 3 rather.
They're 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on right now.
I mean, and that's with healthy AD too.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like if they lose someone, it's just gonna be a nightmare. They cannot. Is Russell starting right now, or is he in the bench?
I don't think he is. They have such a weird team right now. It's like they have 8 guards on their team.
They have like no. There's like no. It's just such a weird team. It's not a good one though. No one's ever been like, oh, that looks like that's a championship team right there.
Exactly.
LeBron is not. It's not helping matters either because like, he wants to pick the team around him, and he picked Russell Westbrook, and
Of all people.
look where they are now. He's just been terrible. That first game was just an illusion, I guess. It was a mirage.
I mean, everybody knows LeBron's the GOAT, but I don't think he can carry the team this much.
Yeah. Well, you know who could carry a team was Michael Jordan, but
Yeah, sure.
for a different day.
Los Angeles LeBrons, I'm going to go under.
You said okay. You said Los Angeles LeBrons. I was like, is that the name of the team? Pretty goofy.
Goofy off.
Yes, under though. I think most people can
Easily.
agree on that.
Yep.
Toronto Raptors, 46 wins.
Hmm.
Let's see how they are for now, because I think I'm gonna go under, but
I think they've had a pretty good season. Pascal Siakam had like 2 triple doubles in the past 2 games though.
Toronto's 2-2.
So average.
Yeah. I'm gonna say under, but I think they could get 40 wins though. They're a play-in team, I'd say, for me.
Easily. 46. That's tough because we already have the East team that we have right now. I think you're right. Maybe I'd say like 1 or 2 under. Nothing crazy, but just a little bit under.
Yeah, I'd say that's correct. So just a couple wins probably. I think they're a solid play-in team and maybe even playoffs if they can win those playing games.
Yeah.
So the Pelicans, I don't know. They have 40. What is it? They have 45 wins.
They've been pretty surprising,
Let's see what they are.
especially after what you said last episode. But Zion.
I don't regret saying it. 2-1. So they have lost a game, but that's not a problem.
I mean, they got in the playoffs last year. I think they can easily do that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna say over on this one because Zion looked like not fat Zion.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. Not on the
As long as
Zion part though.
the only thing though, as long as he doesn't if he gets hurt again,
It goes back to normal.
yeah, they're losing again. I still think Brandon Ingram. They can't just. I don't want them to just go back to them saying, "Oh, Zion's our guy now," because Ingram's been there for them.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yes. So we cannot. Yeah. So I'm more of a Brandon Ingram kind of guy, just because he has been there. He hasn't just let go of himself at all. But
I feel like Zion's definitely going to be more careful with his injuries, but yeah, I think that's definitely fair. Got to keep an eye on them more.
injuries are the death of a lot of players now. Like that's just their careers were ruined. And
Anthony Bennett.
all right, Chicago Bulls at 42 wins.
That's kind of wild, bro. Under the Pelicans. I
But
don't
the
know.
Pelicans look good though.
Yeah, what are the Bulls looking like actually?
Let's see what their record is. The Bulls. Sorry, I was looking at the Western. The Bulls are 2-2.
All right, so average.
Without how long's Lonzo gonna be gone?
I think for another 2 weeks, but when he comes back, that's a championship team right there.
That is not a championship team right there. I think we all know that. But
I would say it might be better than the '96 Bulls, but
oh yeah, sure. I'm gonna go under with this one, but I think 40 wins is it's respectable. That's a season they could have easily.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I'm gonna go over, especially when Lonzo comes back.
Yes, if we were gonna do this better, we'd be marking off the teams how many wins we think they'd have, just so we keep up to date. But for now, we're just kind of going off of what we think, just looking at it. So you want to go next?
All right, yeah. I mean, this is a team that's performed very good this year. We got the Portland Trailblazers.
40 wins. So
40 wins.
or no,
Oh, yeah.
that's what they had.
I thought you said that was
I
it.
was like, no,
That
they're
was
4-0 though to start
so-
out. That's a
Um,
good start.
It's Dame time. That's all I can say.
You know what? I think I'm meant to go over because if they continue to look like that, they're gonna get over 40 wins.
Yeah, I'd say so too. I mean, you might actually see them get in the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be awesome at this point.
Yeah.
I want Damian Lillard to win like one title by the time his career is over. Now, will that happen?
Probably not.
Probably not, but you never know. He may be like the Derrick Rose. We'll see.
Maybe.
Okay, New York Knicks with 40 wins. Let's see how they
Mitchell
look.
Robinson.
Goodness, you and Mitchell Robinson. All right, let's see how they're looking. They're 2-1. Not really a good enough sample, but
I mean, that's pretty good for the Knicks.
yeah. But since the Knicks are the Knicks, I'm gonna go under by a couple of wins, probably.
I have to agree with you there. The Knicks aren't very good for too long. I mean, we've seen that pretty much since the franchise started.
The Knicks, they're right. They have won a title, but it's been so long. The poor fans are probably just like, what's going on now?
Yeah.
I hope for their sake they win a title soon, because this is one of those teams that's like a big city that should be winning titles, but hasn't.
I mean, now that they've been on a losing spiral ever since Carmelo left.
I mean, you remember? I think that it was like a couple seasons ago where they actually made it to the playoffs, and then they lost to like the Hawks. I thought it was hilarious, but all right, we're gonna go now. The Washington Wizards with 36 wins.
36. You know what? Ooh,
That's a close one.
yeah, because that team, it's a very interesting team.
Let's see how they're doing for now. Is Bradley Beal playing right now?
I think so.
Okay.
You know what? I'm actually go under because they don't have KCP anymore.
That's okay. We're not even gonna talk about that.
Wait, what's wrong with KCP?
Nothing wrong with him, but that's not. I'm gonna go. Okay, Bradley Beal looks like himself right now.
What are the stats looking like?
He's got. I'm just gonna read you the points and the assists. He's got 23 points and he's got 6.3 assists.
Not bad.
That's not bad. Porzingis has got almost 2 blocks a game and 8 rebounds. Let's see what his points are looking like. He's got. Are they there? There it is. 16 points a game. Kyle Kuzma's got 20 points a game. I'm gonna go over, actually.
Like I said, I'm gonna still go under. I mean, Porzingis, he barely ever performs, and now that they lost KCP, I think that's gonna be like the final, nail in the coffin for that team.
We'll see. I think they're gonna be over, but it's another one of those teams that's up in the air, like these all are. Sacramento Kings 34 wins. I already know what I'm gonna say, but you can go ahead. What do you think?
You know, I know what you're gonna say, but 34 you said?
They're over 3 before you say anything.
Yeah, but they got Keegan Murray now. I feel like Keegan Murray is just one of those players. He has something special in him.
Oh, they're under. I'm calling
I'm
under.
gonna go over. Like Sabonis, Murray, and Fox. That's a dream team right there for that team at least.
No, they're going under. I'm calling it right now.
I guess we'll only.
I will find out. I guess.
We'll see.
Charlotte Hornets.
Oh no.
With 34 wins.
They've lost almost their entire team in the offseason.
Let me check this. I want to check out this one. It's kind of a weird one.
They waived LiAngelo Ball after his first game.
Well, I mean, it's LiAngelo Ball. Just because his dad says it's good doesn't mean he's good. Okay, so Gordon Hayward's got 19 points. Let's see. He's got 4.7 assists. Kelly Oubre's got 2.3 steals.
Can you look at Terry Rozier?
Yes, he has 23.5 points.
Not bad.
I don't know why it's saying that the team leader is Gordon Hayward.
I don't know.
We won't talk. Okay, I guess it's because Gordon Hayward played one more game than he has. Then
that should never happen though. Gordon Hayward being your team leader.
He's not. He's really good. He used to be really good before he got like that really bad injury. But we'll just say, Terry Rozier has a lot of points. So does Gordon Hayward. Kelly Oubre's got 17 points. This is a team I'm gonna go over.
I've got to go under. Now that they lost Bridges and who was the other one?
All right, sorry, I scrolled back. Let me see.
I don't know. I think they lost one more player, and I guess we'll have to see. But if LaMelo gets injured or something, it's wraps.
I don't know. I think they'll be over. We're gonna. All right, so Detroit Pistons 30 wins. Oh wow, what a team, huh, guys?
I mean, I'll give them this. they picked the best rookies in the NBA so far.
Cade Cunningham.
And Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's see what they're looking like to start of the season.
But yeah, a very underwhelming team.
1 and 2. They're so underwhelming. I'm gonna go under.
They have to be.
Yeah. Orlando Magic with 30 wins. Or my bad. 27 wins.
27.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm actually saying this here first. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say actually a lot, or not a lot over, but I'm gonna say maybe 10 wins or more over.
I'm gonna agree with you that they're gonna be over. By 10 wins, I don't think so, but I'm gonna say over.
I mean, Palos had like a pretty great run.
But actually though, I will say the Magic is 0-4. But I still have faith that they may go over by a little bit.
Like you said, that's not a very hard thing to get past.
Yeah, it's 27 wins at this point that they can. I think they can do that pretty.
Yeah.
Utah Jazz.
They've been very surprising, I would say.
Let's see what they're looking like. Poor guys lost their 2 best stars in the offseason.
I think they gained a star though, in Lauri Markkanen.
Okay, well whatever.
You can look at the stats.
Okay, well where the heck
I
is
think
Utah?
they're like I think they're 3 for 0.
They are
They're being
3-1.
Yep.
That I'm gonna call over just because the Jazz is the Jazz.
Yep.
They're always okay.
Yeah.
Lauri Markkanen's got 21.5 points. Vanderbilt's got 10 rebounds. Mike Conley's got 8.5 assists. Vanderbilt's got 2.5 steals. Yeah, this is gonna be an over one, I'd say.
Yeah, especially now that they got rid of Gobert. I think he was holding the team down in the end. I feel like they're gonna be over.
I think they'd be better with those 2 stars, though. I think everyone thinks that, but
Guess we'll see. Time will tell.
the Thunder with 24 wins.
You know what? You go first, cause
Let me check how they're doing so far in the season. The Thunder is.
Because they got one of the best duos in the NBA team, in the NBA league right now, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Luguentz Dort.
They are 0-3 right now.
I mean, it's also the Thunder.
They are very low. At this point, there's so many low teams. I don't. Let me check there. Let me see how they're how some of their best players are doing.
Yo, let me actually look at this thing real quick.
What do you want to look at?
I actually have them going in the play-ins and getting 8th seed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, their highest. Okay, so Gilgeous-Alexander played 2 games so far. He had 30 points. He's averaging 30 points in those 2, so it's not like it matters. But
great player.
Lou Dort has 14.3. He's averaging 14.3 points. Josh Giddey's adding 8.3 rebounds. Giddey's also averaging 5 assists.
What about Favors?
Let's see how Favors is doing.
He's a very underrated player, I would say, when it comes to team success.
Favors isn't playing for him.
Dang.
Oh, come on now.
Well,
oh my goodness.
You know what? That might have changed my answer a little bit.
No, they're gonna go under.
They're gonna go over, I'd still say.
Thunder's just I think they're of the last 4 teams that we have left, they're the worst, I'd say. Maybe close, but
that's such an L take.
That's a W take.
Yeah, sure.
Pacers 24 wins. Let me see how the Pacers are doing. They're another team that's like pretty trash, but
hey, they got Rookie of the Year, I would say. What's his kid's name?
They're 1 for 3 right now, so not a great start, but 4 games into the season. At that point it's like 1.3 is or 1 for 3 is not enough. Tyrese Halliburton's got 24 points.
What about Benedict Mathurin?
Let's see.
He got Rookie of the Year in my eyes.
He has 22.3 points so far. He's averaging 22.3 points.
Nice.
That's really good. Yeah. That's second highest on the team. Buddy Hield's got 13.3 points. Or not? Yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna be optimistic about this one. I'm gonna say over.
That's my thoughts exactly.
Not by a lot. This is one of the last teams, but they're gonna be over. We say it here now. All right. So now the Houston Rockets with 24 24 wins.
I don't know how these guys aren't last.
I honestly think the team that's last, it should be higher than this.
Yeah, definitely. I would say like, not like 7 spots above.
Yeah, just there's some teams on here that are a lot worse than because especially considering the last one has a great coach. We'll talk about this one now before we talk about the last one.
Yeah.
Let's see how the Rockets are starting out their season. Probably awfully.
Over like 7.
The Rockets they're actually 1 for 3, so they have won a game. But we're gonna say under. I'm gonna say under. What do you think?
They have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, they got pretty unlucky having the Grizzlies and the Bucks facing them back to back, but that's still excuse.
Yeah, it's still the Rockets. So
Yeah.
I mean, and the last team is the Spurs with 23 wins. I honestly feel kind of bad because I don't think they should be that low.
Much higher, much higher.
The Spurs have the best coach of all time.
Greg Popovich.
They're 3 for 1 to start out, so they always put up a season, even if they're not going to win. They'll try their best.
And you know what? I feel like they also have like a legendary duo, being like Jakob Podol and Keldon Johnson.
This is a team that's going to go over, I'd say.
Way over.
Yeah. Well, so that ends our list today. We would like to hear your opinions in the comments. We always like that. We always like to hear what other people think about NBA. Maybe we got something wrong. You can tell us. Anything you want to say?
If you all have any suggestions for our future content, be sure to leave in the comments.
We always read it. We always check up and see what's going on. We like to make sure we know what you all think. And if you'd be so kind, maybe like and subscribe if you like our content so you can get more of it. We're posting weekly. So we're going to try and keep giving you the best stuff we can.
Yep, definitely.
Also, one more thing. Also, put in the comments. We want you to tell us, who do you think the number 1 team is going to be this year? Who's going to have the most wins? Maybe not win the title, but who's going to have like the most wins? Yeah. So, yeah.
I think that's going to be it.
Yep. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll be back at you next week.
Yep. See you.
See ya.